9, करेक्ट, 7, 6, 5, दशमलव दशमलव 3, दशमलव दशमलव 1। अभी अच्छा, डिले रेडी दोस्तों। ओह माय गॉड, द क्लाउन इज क्राइंग। मैं आगे रिले बटन दबाता हूँ। सुरेश मेनन रिप्लाई नहीं दे रहे मेरे को। दोस्तों मैं ट्रैफिक में फंसा हुआ था। ये क्या हो रहा है? What is this? ओह, मुंह के लिए अलग, आँख के लिए अलग। भागो भागो भागो। तो यह I thought कि I was not going to reach home because there was a bus and the taxi, मेरे साइड में एक टैक्सी था। टैक्सी और बस ऐसा एक दूसरे को देख रहे थे। सो आई थॉट कि मैं आज घर नहीं पहुंचूंगा। गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ घोस्ट स्टोरीज। मैं एक्चुअली एक IKEA इवेंट में था। लेट मी सेव दिस फिल्टर। किधर? इधर ही, वर्ली में। मेड इट होम ब्रो। Alright, 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 alright. Let me just drop the link, kid in. दोस्तों, जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं, इस वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में आपको मिलेगा एक लिंक। उसके साथ आपको करना है ड्रिंक। अगर आप नहीं नहाएंगे तो होगा स्टिंक, टेरेबल एज यू नो। देखो, और बीच बीच में प्लीज़ मुझे माफ़ कर लेना, मैं खाना भी खाऊंगा। Because I just got into the house. I didn't get a chance to take a leak even, bro. नहीं नहीं, मैं लिया, लीकिंग वीकिंग किया मैं, बिकॉज अभी 11 बजे तक चांस नहीं मिलेगा। More IKEA puns coming in, definitely coming in. They should not have taken me there. But a different video about this little event that they did. It was this really cool event. It was so much fun, man. The food was fantastic. IAM cake, if I'm correct. It hasn't launched yet. Oh my god. I would have eaten at least 5, 6 pieces if the thought of my wife watching me didn't pop into my head, and then she'd be like, get onto the treadmill. But that hasn't even launched yet. I got to taste it. That was pretty cool. ठीक है, वो अपना मैं वो रील बना के बताएगा इंस्टाग्राम में। अभी हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? घोस्ट स्टोरीज, ठीक है? वो माहौल बनाने का है। आपका स्टोरी में बूस्ट इज द सीक्रेट ऑफ माय एनर्जी। भूत रहना चाहिए आपका स्टोरी में। लिंक क्लिक करने का उधर डिस्क्रिप्शन में देखो, कोई आया नहीं अभी। मे बी बिकॉज आई सेड कि आज घोस्ट स्टोरीज नहीं आ, आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी कैलोरीज। तो अभी वेट करते हैं। खाना खाए क्या साथ में, या रील करेंगे इवेंट के लिए? कमिटमेंट मैं बोला था पोस्ट पे कि आज घोस्ट स्टोरीज नहीं रहेगा। इट लुक्स लाइक रहेगा ही नहीं घोस्ट स्टोरीज, बिकॉज अपना वेटिंग रूम में कोई आया ही नहीं। कोई आके अपना, आपका कुत्ता, आपका बिल्ली, आपका बिल्डिंग का सेक्रेटरी, जो भी है, आप आके दिखा देना। मैं तब तक खाना खाएगा। एक जन भी नहीं आया अभी तक। सीरियल नहीं है। सीरियल, सीरियल डियाब्रियो लंदन गया, लंदन। सोचो किधर है वो, लंदन। ओह गॉड, फूड। थैंक यू निशान। जब किसी के मुंह में खाना है तो बात नहीं करना चाहिए। पेट स्ट्रीम, पेट स्ट्रीम। आ जाओ भाई लोग, लोगों को थोड़ा टाइम टाइम देते हैं, आधा घंटा। बाकी सब, तुम लोग एलियन देख रहे क्या? दृष्टि, आप जीत गए 50 करोड़। हाय दृष्टि, हाउ आर यू? क्या कर रहे हो आप? अब ट्रेन में है क्या? मजाक कर रहा हूँ, जैसे ऐसे लग रहा था। किधर से दृष्टि? ओके, किधर मुंबई में? ना मैं मत बताओ, मतलब जनरल एरिया बता देना। ओए, tell me, can you? Drishti! Did you hear that? Maybe from this side. Anyway, Drishti, you got a ghost story to tell us? Okay. Hey, एक सेकंड दृष्टि, आई एम सो सॉरी, आई एम सो सॉरी। सॉरी सॉरी, मैं इतना जल्दी भाग के आया ना, इसलिए ये सब हो
Okay.
रहा है। हाय दृष्टि, लेट्स स्टार्ट, डू दैट अगेन।
Hello.
ये हेलो, हमारे साथ दृष्टि है। हाय दृष्टि, किधर से?
Hello. I am from Bombay,
बैंड्रा?
Bandra.
Ah,
Yeah.
oh my, I'm just pretending we just spoke about this, so बाकी लोग का ऑडियो नहीं था, so we'll do it again for them. बैंड्रा? दृष्टि! सुनाई दिया?
हाँ मुझे I think so. I
सुनाई
heard
दिया, I
you.
knew it, I knew it. Anyway, दृष्टि, you got a ghost story to tell us?
I have an experience. I cannot say it's exactly like a ghost story, but it's a first-hand experience.
Okay,
So,
ठीक है.
like, basically, my it was like रात के कुछ ऐसे 11 बजे थे, and my mom and my dadi and all, we were just having dinner. We were just talking about the past, and it had been like this is 5 years ago, and 5 years before that, my grandfather passed away. So we were just like discussing about him in like general,
Hmm.
like he was a great guy and all. We like we miss him. We wish he was here and everything and all that. And uske baad, my daddy sleeps in the hall. I slept in my room, and my mom slept in her room. My dad was out of town, तो हम घर पे खाली हम तीन थे. तो सोने के बाद लाइक एंड आई यूजुअली लाइक मेरी आदत है मैं सब लाइट बंद करके सोती हूँ
Oh,
एंड सो आई वाज जस्ट स्लीपिंग लाइक एकदम चिल नथिंग गोइंग ऑन नथिंग एंड मैं सो गई थी एट दैट पॉइंट एंड आफ्टर सम टाइम आई हर्ड crazy banging on my door, like crazy banging on my door, like anything. लाइक ऐसे लगता मुझे लगा कुछ आग लग गया कुछ सीरियस सिचुएशन हो गया समथिंग सीरियसली लाइक वेंट रॉन्ग एंड
oh
आई
God.
वाज रियली पैनिक्ड आई गॉट अप एंड आई हैड अ स्टैंड ऑन द वॉल जिस पे गिटार लगा होता है मेरा तो
Okay.
वो पूरा लाइक जैसे बिफोर आई कुड स्विच ऑन द लाइट आई हर्ड माई गिटार लिटरली slip from its place and fall to the ground.
And that must have sounded crazy because of the
I
strings
was
on.
like, I wanted to cry
Jling,
at that
jing.
point. Yeah, I
Oh
literally like
man.
wanted to cry at the point, and
फिर
I was
फिर
so nervous. I didn't know what to do. I started shaking. I opened my door, and there's nobody there. Everyone is sleeping. Everyone is sleeping. Literally, everyone is sleeping, and I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. And after like 15 minutes or something, I was in the kitchen like just drinking water and just checking कि सब सोए because see my grandmother is old right so like I thought कुछ उनको हो गया मम्मी को कुछ हो गया because the way there was
you
banging
thought it
on the
was an
door
emergency or something, yeah.
I thought it was an emergency and everything. Within 5 minutes my mom comes and I was in the kitchen so obviously कि mom के door के बाहर कोई नहीं था. Within 5 minutes my mom comes and she's like, "Are you mad?" I'm like, "No, what happened?" She's like, "Are you crazy?" I'm like, "No." बोलती है ऐसे कोई bang करता है दरवाजे पे do you have sense or something? Are you crazy? I'm like, I didn't do anything. I'm literally drinking water here. मुझे पता नहीं what you're talking about. So then she goes like, I'm literally shivering. I thought something happened. Please don't joke like this ever again. I'm like, I didn't do anything. I promise I was not even near your door. I was literally in the kitchen drinking water. So and she and I both started panicking and we like checked on Dadi and she was fast asleep. And once she sleeps तो मतलब वो फिर सुबह ही उठते हैं उनका ऐसा कुछ सीन नहीं है that she would get up in the middle of the night and like do something else. So the next day, my mom and I, and my guitar was like broken क्योंकि वो दीवार से गिरा. So I was telling my mom कि मेरे साथ ये रात को हुआ करके and she was also like कि I don't know what's wrong and everything and then my mom was like probably we were like discussing yesterday night and we were missing our like grandfather, like my grandfather. So like like probably just an experience because मेरे लाइक माय हाउस इज सच ना दैट किचन से हॉल दिखता है एंड हॉल का सोफा का एक कॉर्नर दिखता है. सो लाइक एवरी टाइम यू आर इन द किचन you can from the periphery of your eye you feel like वहां पे कोई है. And this
Hmm.
is not a common occurrence, like this is not an uncommon occurrence, ये बहुत common है. like रात को like कभी कोई टी बनाने आ गया like 11-12 बजे and like there's no one at home. From the periphery of your eye you'll just feel कि there is like someone there. And when you turn around, you're like, "Nee, koi nahi, it's just imagination and everything." But the thing is that it's not occurred with me, it's occurred with everyone in my family.
The periphery thing happens to me also. My wife has gone and put this like little thing set up over there, where every time I turn, I feel like there's a giant standing there. My first thing is always, "Arey koi khada hai wahan pe." Then like, ah,
Makes sense.
I
But
hope she's
like,
watching this. But that I can explain. But the banging on the door and then the guitar falling. How did the guitar fall, bro? Was the
we
banging that
don't
hard?
know.
Was the guitar
It's
close to the door?
the banging. So like, मेरे building में एक बार पहले आग लग चुकी है. Like, the lift had fallen and everything. So like, उस time पे जो banging हुई थी ना, वो banging was वैसे ही banging that you need to leave. Like, अभी निकलो बाहर. Like, just come out. Like, ऐसे feeling.
Baap
It
re.
was it was a feeling of emergency. Like, तो उस time पे my body was like emergency है, कुछ तो कुछ serious हुआ है, something like that.
But
So it
nothing
was
crazy
really bad.
happened after that, right?
No, like see at this point तो सब ऐसे now we are used to the periphery वाला thing तो हम ज़्यादा सोचते नहीं है उसके बारे में.
Yeah.
But that was the only experience that I have experienced like in person and it was really like थोड़ा traumatizing था because my mom's door got banged on after and see if I was in my room I could have pranked on her कि उसके room को bang करके मैं अपना दरवाजा बंद कर दूँ. Makes sense. I wasn't even around there. I was in the kitchen and I couldn't even hear the banging from outside. She was the only one who heard the banging and came out running ki are you crazy karke, like what's
Was
wrong
this
with
when
you.
all the roads were dug up? Just kidding.
No, this was long ago.
But that's freaky. That's so
That
freaky.
was very freaky. It was very like
Unnerving.
traumatizing.
I hope you guys are okay. And
Yeah, well, okay.
आज से गिटार वॉल पे नहीं, uh, वो
Oof,
नीचे.
yeah.
आप गिटार बजाते हैं रिश्ती?
मैं बजाती थी अभी छोड़ दिया मैंने
ओके,
because like because of studies and everything तो टाइम नहीं मिलता है.
फेयर इनफ, नॉट एन इशू. आई वाज गोइंग टू से आप बजा दो गिटार, लेकिन गिटार बज गया खुद. एनीवे, रिश्ती, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर शेयरिंग दैट स्कैरी एंड अननर्विंग स्टोरी. सो
I
यू
love
थिंक
your
इट वाज
stories.
maybe it was grandpa coming to say hi, you think?
That's all we can think of because like we don't know what exactly was going on and like it was very like we never thought about it again. And there has been instances where you hear random whistling from like
वो तो अपने गली वाले हैं.
no, it's like within the house, not even
Oh,
kidding. Like you're just really focused on like watching TV or something and then you hear like a whistle and you're like, "Haan, ye kya hua abhi 2 minute mein?" So
your
even that
grandfather
was
used to
there.
whistle?
No, my nana, he used to whistle. So like like abhi he used to call like, "Hey, dekh," matlab he was this guy who was very funny and joyful. So like unko like he used to whistle like unka एक specific type of like whistling tha. So like and I have experienced this, my mom has experienced this and my nanny has also experienced this ki
And he's
whistling
not
wala
with us anymore.
situation.
He's, oh,
Yeah, he's not with us. He passed away in 2017.
and he's a
So yeah,
prankster.
he was a prankster.
I feel like तो अगर है तो he's that
I wish he is like wherever he's happy. I had him in my dream also once, like, like
freaky.
my mom said he came to check on us, like,
My mom says that also when we dream of like passed away relatives. She's like, come
yeah.
to check on you. My relatives come to collect the money that I owe them. But Drishti, thank you so much for chatting with us. That was very kind of you to
Thank you
call
so
us.
much for having me.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye. I feel like अगर ऐसा है, then you should keep like maybe some chits or notes on a table, right? Say, अगर आप नाना हो, tick here or touch this, or अगर आप दादाजी हो, then move this. Then that could be maybe some proof. Why don't people think of these things? This is what this stream exists for, to give you those kind of ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun tonight's ghost story stream with a story about from Drishti from Bandra. There was whistling, there was banging on the door, guitar बज गया. अभी वो नहीं बजे थे. We take another caller now. And nobody's there. कोई नहीं है. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Or is this a sign from my dead relatives that I should stop streaming? Because that would be great. You think we mess with people's mind by telling them कि bro stream नहीं है, so they're like मैं जा रहा हूँ. Somebody commented saying ये रोज का तुम लोग के रोज का क्या कर रहे तुम? I'm unfollowing. मजा नहीं आ रहे. मेरे को नहीं आने देखने का है तुम्हारा क्या है? रोज रोज सिर्फ पोस्ट करते हैं आपकी आप स्ट्रीमिंग नहीं कर रहे हो. बट मैं आ गया. बट कोई है नहीं अभी. सुरेश भी नहीं है. जानवी बीच में बोल रही थी कि रैट्स. कौन सा रैट ऐसा दरवाजे पे ठकठकाएगा? कुड बी अ बैंडिकूट. बैंडिकूट है. So that's it, guys. With this, the ghost story streams, all of them come to an end. Like somebody said, there are no more ghost stories. All the stories have been heard. किसी को बताना भी नहीं है ghost story. पक गए लोग. Are you guys watching Alien? Man, Geo Hotstar पे. Bro, last 2 episodes have been incredible. Alright, this is like a helpline. Fortunately, the AAS system is working. दोस्तों अगर आप ये स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक है, उस पर क्लिक करने का. चैट में भी लिंक है, दबाने का, अंदर आने का. प्रियंका जी.
हेलो होजे.
हेलो. हाय हाय. कसं काय?
एकदम बरं आहे. We have met before. मी मुंबई मधून आहे. And
where did we meet?
We met at Comic Con about
oh my god, this is the 1920s.
Yeah. Like
आप 80 साल
both of us were skinnier.
Excuse me.
Absolutely. And you had like less salt and pepper going on.
About 30 years will do that to a person.
No, absolutely. No, I mean, ghost stories has been my constant.
Amazing.
And I remember when it started, and I still I have friends who heard it, and we call each other Habubu and Hira Admi and whatnot.
Hilarious. Are you going to tell us a ghost story, Priyanka?
Yes, absolutely. So this story didn't happen to me. This is a story passed on in my family.
Okay.
And this happened to my Nana's dad. Okay. Now, पहले के ज़माने में ना ऐसे factories होते थे and mills होते थे, right? To manufacture stuff and everything was pretty old school. अभी rumor ये है कि अभी ये again, so it was in Gujarat. So it is said that people that weird entities inhabit these factories. So this was a rumor in a gaon somewhere in remote Gujarat, somewhere off Junagadh. Now, अभी तो मतलब तभी तो light white नहीं था. This is like early 1900s or something. So my Nana's dad, I don't know his name, but he was pretty brave as a guy. Now one day he kind of lost his job and he said, "चलो कुछ भी मिलता है तो ले लेते हैं." तो इस factory में night manager बोल रही हूँ, night watchman के लिए एक जगह थी. So he was like, okay, but the rumors were that there was a jinn in there. And he was like, मेरे को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, I have to feed my family. So obviously he went for it. ठीक है, पहले हफ्ते everything was fine. Now the mill, what would happen is at night he would have his dinner and everything. He would go and he would plan to go to sleep, like have a light nap or something. So मिल के फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे 2 फ्लोर्स का था, तो फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे वो अपना ऐसे वो खटिया टाइप्स लगा के विंडो के पास, ही इज लाइक ओके आई विल टेक अ नैप हियर, और कुछ हुआ तो ऑफ कोर्स आई एम हियर। तो वर्कर्स ने बोला आप विंडो के पास मत सो, सुना नहीं। ठीक है, पहले हफ्ते कुछ भी नहीं हुआ। नाउ द कैच इज every day after dinner he had a habit of having a glass of hot milk. तो वर्कर्स जब जाते थे तो जाते टाइम पे वो मिल्क उनके विंडो पे लगा के जाते थे। नाउ सॉरी,
No worries.
yeah, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
So उनके विंडो पे लगा के जाते थे, and he would have that. So first week तो obviously nothing happened. The second week weird things started happening. He started hearing sounds. So he was like, okay, it's a mill. Obviously there will be sounds. There will be some machine that will be on. So he ignored it again. So after a while, he maybe like a couple of nights in, he would come in and he would see कि okay glass रखा हुआ है, so he would do his checks of the factory and he would come back to his glass of milk, लेकिन देखते थे तो ग्लास खाली था। तो the workers were like आप विंडो के पास रखते हो तो इसीलिए तो विंडो के नीचे टेबल लगाया थोड़ा सा, एंड वहां पे ग्लास रखा। ओके, द नेक्स्ट नाइट वापस ग्लास रखा, वापस खाली। सो ही थॉट द वर्कर्स आर प्लेइंग अ प्रैंक कि ग्लास आके खाली रख देते होंगे। तो सबकी बैंड बजाई, तो बोले नहीं हम नहीं है, यहाँ पर कुछ है, इसीलिए हम लोग यहाँ पर कोई रात को काम करने के लिए अग्री नहीं करता है। ठीक है, सो ही इज लाइक लेट मी फिगर दिस आउट, लेट मी सी इफ दीज गाइज आर प्लेइंग अ प्रैंक या क्या है। ठीक है, तो next night he kind of switches all the lights off, everything. He stands in a corner quietly, ki obviously not making his presence known. And he sees that दूध का ग्लास उन्होंने खुद रखा. He goes there. After a couple of minutes, there is a hand in white that comes, takes the glass, and then keeps it back. And this is like the eerie story that has been passed down generations. And I feel like, okay, this is so weird. So he said, ki, okay, does he harm anybody, the entity? So it didn't harm anyone. He just wanted a glass of milk, apparently. Pata nahi kyun. But every night he would have his glass of milk and keep one there. And the hand would come, and every day it would have until he worked there. So this is the story. Patina, Patina.
Just the idea of him making peace with it and then deciding to sit there and having one glass of milk for a man, that's creepy as hell.
Yeah, no. I mean, that generation, I think, was built with something else. हम लोग को तो एक नॉक सुनाई दे, like my dog will, I meditate sometimes, so I do a lot of like this spiritual stuff as well, so sometimes I meditate, and it is said that when you meditate, negative energy sort of leaves your body or leaves your aura. And my dog one night at 3:30, just last month, my dog just started barking at 3:30 in the night at nothing in particular, and my dog is a heavy sleeper. And I was like, okay, kuch to hua hai. My husband is scared out of his wits. He said, what have you done? Did you do something?
Wow. That's crazy. But a hand coming out of nowhere and then taking the glass of milk. Where
I
was
don't
the
know.
hand coming from? It was just there.
No, it was just there, just the hand. There was nothing else visible. And I've had questions. I have buggered my nanny about this, my nana about this. Like, what happened there? Like, they told me every version possible there was.
Crazy. Crazy. बहुत ही scary. Crazy. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Please keep doing ghost stories, यार. मतलब हफ्ते में एक दिन मिलता है.
No, thank you, ma'am. ऐसा story सुनने को मिलता है.
Oh, come on, you
Thank
have gems, yaar. You have gems coming out. Like it's fun. It becomes references.
Gems, the hand coming out of nowhere.
Hand coming out of
Baap
nowhere.
re.
When are you
Okay.
getting Cyrus back?
कौन सा Cyrus?
Dono Cyrus.
Great question. You're asking us after he's not shown up here for 2 years.
I know.
But मैं
That's
आज ही
what
बात
I'm
किया उससे.
waiting.
Maybe we'll do something else. We'll do a podcast or something together.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
All right.
Priyanka, thanks so much for scaring us with that. Very creepy and unnerving.
All right.
Bye,
See
bye,
you.
bye.
Bye.
बाप रे. भाई लोग जेम्स मेरे अंदर से जेम्स निकल रहे. ऑडियो का क्या है मेरे को पता नहीं. ये है करेक्ट वॉल्यूम मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ इधर का. नियर फार मे बी दिस इज स्लाइटली बेटर. आई डोंट नो. चेक करना पड़ेगा. फिक्स योर वॉल्यूम. विश्रुति में कर रहे हूँ. Okay, let's use next before they अरे आ गए सब लोग. Thought of no ghost stories. Okay, Alina. Hopefully she's not calling from Kalina.
better? No. Check करना पड़ेगा.
Scares me when I hear my own
Fix
voice.
your volume. विश्रुति में कर रहे हूँ. Hey.
So that's what I sound like in your house. It's terrible.
Thought of no ghost stories. Okay.
Alina.
Hi.
Alina, welcome to the stream.
Thank you. Give me
Where are
one
you
second.
calling?
I'll pause
Please
this
start
video.
calling.
Take your time, no problem.
Alina. Better? No. Check.
Yeah. I think I've switched it off. Yeah.
Suresh would have guessed Germany, Canada.
No. Yes.
Canada.
Yeah.
How are you? What's going on?
I'm
in
good, thanks.
Toronto?
How are you?
कैसे चल रहा है? You have a ghost story to tell us?
Yes. It's a personal story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let
Okay,
me reset the
um,
timer. Take it
sure.
away, Alina.
So
tell
this
us your
happened
story.
about a few years ago. And this is I'm from Dubai originally, so well, Indian, but from Dubai, and then moved to Canada. So this is when I was in Dubai, living with my parents and everything. And I had just come back from a trip from the US, so I was like seriously jet lagged. And you can imagine, like, trying to stay awake at night was like impossible. I was struggling, but we were having some events at home and stuff like that, so I had to stay up. And I was sitting on the sofa. I was facing the TV, which is across me, and I was struggling to be awake. So I was like telling my mom, I was like, "Can I just go up and sleep? Like, I really don't want to be here right now. Like, I can't keep myself up." And she was like, "Yeah, that's fine. Just wait for a few minutes, and then you can go up." And I was like, "Okay, sure." And I was like so sleepy at that time, but what I saw from the corner of my eye was that I saw a black smoke figure just there. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, wow, I'm like really, really, really sleepy, right? Like the jet lag is getting to me like really badly. And I was like, okay, I dismissed it. I went up, I went to sleep. That was like the first night and the first experience. And then the second night, I was sleeping, and I do have a tendency of keeping my phone next to my pillow, and my dad absolutely hates that habit of mine, right? So I know sometimes when he comes to check on me and stuff, and then he moves my phone away from my bed. And when I'd come back, I had a bit of a fever because it was a very long trip, and like, I had caught a bit of a fever. So he just came to, like, he usually just comes to check on me, like, are you okay? Do you need any medications or blah, blah, blah. And this is like really late at night, and he was outside with his friends, and he came home about like 1ish in the morning. And he's not very subtle about coming into the house, like, there's drum doom going on and stuff, and my door is usually open so I can see the lights go on if, like, someone's entered the house and stuff. So I heard him come into the house, and I was like, yeah, okay, fine, dad's home. And I turn around and I go to sleep, and he comes up, and I can see from like the door, I can see a silhouette of a man. Okay. And I was like, okay, that's just dad. And I see him come in. I see him going above my head, looking for something around my pillow. Right. And I'm like, okay, he's probably looking for my phone. But I was too sleepy and I couldn't be bothered, like, being like, what are you doing here? Or here's my phone or whatever. I just like, yeah, whatever. He'll find it. He'll figure it out. I felt that person or whatever take something from above my bed and put it on the dressing and walk out of there. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's just something common that happens. I get up in the morning and I see my phone is right next to me, and I'm just like, what did dad take from my pillow, like from my bed, and put? I look at the dressing. There's nothing on the dressing that wasn't there before, and I'm thinking, I was like, what did he come in for? Like, this is such an odd thing. So I go and ask him. I was like, what did you come into my room for last night? And he's like, I didn't come into your room. And I was like, no, I saw you come into my room. You came. You were looking for something around my bed. And he's like, I was too tired to do anything. I just came home and I passed out. Like, I did not even come to see you last night. And I was just like, it's not possible, because I know I saw you come in. I felt you looking around my bed for something, and you took something, kept it on the dressing, and then walked out. And he's like, nope, I didn't. And I'm like, okay, like it can't be like 2 times in a row that I'm jet lagged and I'm imagining things. I'm like, okay, I'm still going to give it a benefit of doubt. I'm just jet lagged. I'm just going to let that go. Third night is when it gets serious. So I'm sleeping, and the way that my bed is positioned, the central AC is facing me, right? So facing away from me. So I'm sleeping, like my head is here, right? And I'm sleeping this way. AC is coming this way, right? So it's not on my face, like it's against, right? I am sleeping, and then I hear a very, very, very loud bang above my head, just above my head. So I open my eyes, and there's wind blowing on my face. And mind you, again, the central AC is facing this way, and I'm sleeping that way. And there's like air coming on my face. And I was paralyzed. Like, I could not move. I could not scream. I could not do anything. I was just stuck in my position. Only thing is that my eyes were open, wind was blowing on my face, but I couldn't see anything at all. It was shit scary. And it took good like 2-3 minutes until before I could move. Like, I was paralyzed. So by the time like I found the courage to move, I moved and I ran out of the room, and I was about to go wake my mom up, but then I was like, she's gonna be more freaked out than I am, and it was in the middle of the night. So I didn't think it was a good idea to wake her up. So I came back into my room. I sat under the blanket, and I was just reciting the Quran until the morning, until they got up. And I didn't sleep, and I was just like, I'm too afraid to sleep. I don't know what on earth was going on.
You went back into that room. Oh my
I
god.
know, but I don't know what to do, and I don't want to wake them up because they're gonna freak out, and my mom's gonna freak out even more. So I was just like, I'm gonna wait until the morning, and I'm gonna tell my mom this. So she gets up, I tell her the entire thing, like I connected the dots. I was like, this is the first night, this is what happened. Second night, this is what happened. Third night, this is what I just experienced. There's something seriously wrong going on. And she's like, okay, let's consult someone who's a bit more religious and see what's going on. And we did, and that person told us that apparently, and they asked like a few questions, like, where have I been in the last few days? What have I been doing, and things like that. And I was in Florida basically, and I was in my friend's house, which was more in like a foresty area, like it was at the border of a forest and an urban area. So behind her house was basically like a good patch of like a forest area. So she did ask that have I been like near a forest area, basically where there's a lot of plants and stuff, and I was just like, and trees and things. I was like, yeah. I was in Florida. I was at my friend's place, and it was like very close to the forest. And she's like, yeah, you picked up someone from there. Basically, she said that it was a jinn. And that jinn just left you, so it just tagged along, and it's staying with you in your house, in your room. And I was just like,
is that the story? Is that how supposedly jinns show up with you? Is that
I
you
don't
pick them up from
know.
like
I
a
don't
forest?
know. Apparently they do. I mean,
Because
I've
yours
always
is a
heard
shock.
stories as a kid that never go under a tree at nighttime, like after sunset, never go near a tree. That's what we've always heard from our elders, that they're in, like, they reside primarily near trees. And I'm just like, okay. But I was like, okay, fine, whatever. It's just a story thing, right? But I never actually took it seriously. And I was just like, oh my God, like, are you serious? And then,
So after
when
after all this, it stopped after y'all sort of like kind of figure out what
No,
it's
I mean, I
supposed to be.
still sometimes hear things. I still sometimes see things, but I've learned to ignore it, to be honest. Now it's been like 3-4 years, but I've just learned to ignore it at this point. But in retrospect, when I think about it, when I was like, it was the last day, and my friend and I, like, after I finished packing, we were taking like, around her like area near her neighborhood, and there was this dog. I was there for 14 days, right? And there was this dog in her neighbor's house, so friendly, so nice, never like, tried to come near you or anything. And the day I was traveling out, like, I finished packing and I was like, let's just go for a walk, and then we'll head towards the airport. And that time the dog saw me and it was chasing after me, like really chasing, like it really wanted to bite the crap out of me, and three people couldn't hold it back. And they say that dogs and animals can see it, and even kids can see it. So I was just like, what if that was it? Like, it was there at that time, and that's why the dog was after me, because it made no sense. 14 days it didn't do anything, and the last day it decides to like attack me. So yeah, that's a weird one. But I've
Sounds
had
more like
smaller
a
incidents.
buffalo than a dog. If three people couldn't hold it back, but very interesting and nothing crazy after that. No, that was the last
Yes, a few
experience.
things have happened. Like, for example, like very short, I'll just tell you. I was driving. I was standing outside my sister's house, and that street is not like really crowded most of the time, so it's very quiet. And this is late at night. I had just come to drop off something to her, and I had opened the door, and then I felt someone pass behind me, and they said salam. And this is again in Dubai, so it's very common sometimes. Like, people pass and they just say salam, and I'm like, okay. I turned around, and I'm just like, no one, not even one single person on that street. And I'm just like, who the hell said that? I was like, okay.
That's
And then
nice.
sometimes at home when I'm sleeping, but then again I'm in confusion. Like, is it actually me feeling it or am I dreaming it? But sometimes when I'm sleeping, I can feel like someone's jumping on the bed near the foot of my bed, like a kid. Like, I can hear a kid laughing, and I'm just like, okay, this is getting a bit too much, but I just ignore it at this point.
I also feel this here, but it's my actual kid, fortunately. So I don't know. Bruh.
Yeah. So,
Alina,
yeah.
thank you. I'm going to Kalina. This was very creepy and unnerving, all of this. I hope you're good though.
Yeah. Good though. Thanks.
Awesome. Cool.
Right.
All
It was
right.
lovely talking to you. I've been a sideline watcher for a few years. I've been watching since I was in
Awesome.
university. So it's good to finally be on the show.
Good to have you on. Alina, come back
Yeah.
with your next stories. Not
You really
do
want to
not tell
hear
us
it?
and don't I don't want to hear any more stories. It's creeping me out. Superb. Thanks for being on the stream, Alina.
Thanks. Thanks. Take care. Bye.
Bruh. Now I know how this happens when people say that अरे वो आदमी वो अंधेरे में क्यों गया उसको पता है कि भूत है उधर फिर भी वो गया. Sometimes you're like my parents will feel bad or ये नहीं करना चाहिए. This pressure from society makes you run towards the booth. अरे कितना बड़ा हूं मैं वॉल्यूम घासलेट डालो अपना कान में. मजाक कर रहा हूँ. इज नॉट गुड एट जोक्स. सुरेश जी का काम है. किधर है सुरेश जी? हाँ, बुलाओ उसको इधर. उसको बोलो जोक्स मारने के लिए. हाँ, हाउ डेयर यू. लेट्स टेक आवर नेक्स्ट कॉलर. अपूर मिडनाइट गोस्ट देन आशना. आशना, थैंक यू सो मच, सो काइंड. वॉल्यूम बढ़ा लो. ऐसा तुम आप लोग अपना वॉल्यूम बढ़ा लो. अपूर्व, how are ya? All right, 2 words sounds like. Oh, you know audio.
Oh, sorry. I was on
Welcome
mute.
back.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
कैसे भाई?
बढ़िया,
किधर से?
बढ़िया. Bangalore. This is the second time I'm coming. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell the story. तो मैं 7th स्टैंडर्ड में था और
Oh.
पापा का ट्रांसफ़र बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, तो बहुत रेंटेड घरों में रहे हम लोग. किसी घर में कुछ क्रीपी एंड लाइक यूज्ड टू we've lived in a lot of creepy houses as well. तो गुना करके जगह है मध्य प्रदेश में where we lived. तो वहाँ पे एक फ्लोर था, मतलब 2 फ्लोर थे, नीचे 2 घर, ऊपर 2 घर. और जो घर हैं उनके बैक साइड जो है वो कनेक्टेड है सॉर्ट ऑफ. तो यू कैन हियर व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एवरीवेयर. लाइक इट्स नॉट लाइक यू कैन नॉट गो टू द हाउसेस, बट इट्स लाइक कनेक्टेड. तो हमारे डायगनली जो आंटी रहती थी, शी वॉज स्लोली गोइंग क्रेजी. तो शी यूज टू मतलब अपने बच्चों को बार बार नहलाते रहती थी, एंड वी यूज टू हियर हर सेइंग तुम बहुत गंदे हो गए हो, तुमको नहाना पड़ेगा. एंड शी वुड वॉक ऑन द टेरेस ऑल द टाइम, ऑलवेज शी वुड सिट ऑन द टेरेस. तो दैट यूज टू हैपन. एंड समर वेकेशन का टाइम था, तो वी यूज टू नॉट स्टेप आउट ऑफ द हाउस, लाइक व्हेन ओनली जब पापा घर आते थे तभी हम घर से बाहर निकलते थे, वरना नहीं निकलते थे। तो एक बार वो दिन के टाइम घर आई एंड एक कैसेट लेके, और मम्मी से पूछा कि कैन आई प्ले दिस करके। और तो अब मम्मी को आइडिया था कि हाँ, शी इज़ अ लिटिल कुकू। तो मम्मी ने उसको बोला कि नहीं है, टेप रिकॉर्डर नहीं चल रहा है। और शी वॉज लाइक ओके, और फिर वो जाने लगी। और फिर लकीली उसके बाद लाइट चली गई। देन आफ्टर अ फ्यू, आई थिंक एन आवर और सो, वी हेयर कि कहीं कुछ गाने की बहुत आवाज़ आ रही है। एंड हमने बालकनी से देखा तो नीचे उसके घर के सामने बहुत ज़्यादा भीड़ इकट्ठी हो रखी थी। तो शी वॉज डांसिंग विथ हर हेयर ऑल ओपन, और लोग बाग की बहुत ज़्यादा भीड़ इकट्ठा हो रही थी, लाइक शी वॉज पोजेस्ड और वॉट एवर, आई डोंट नो, शी वॉज गोइंग क्रेजी स्लोली। बट या दिस इज़ वॉट हैपेंड। तो लकीली बिकॉज मम्मी ने झूठ बोल दिया कि कैसेट रिकॉर्डर नहीं चल रहा है, तो शी जस्ट लेफ्ट। अदरवाइज वो सीन हमारे घर में हो रहा होता। एंड देर वॉज समथिंग वियर्ड अबाउट द हाउस एज वेल। उसके पहले जो लोग घर में रहते थे वहाँ पे, हस्बैंड वाइफ, दे कमिटेड सुसाइड, नॉट इन द हाउस, बट या दे killed each other. So yeah, that was the story.
कैसा ट्विस्ट पे ऊपर ट्विस्ट। सो फार सो भूत नहीं था इसमें अपूर्व।
भूत नहीं था, but she was possessed or she was going crazy. But yes,
फेयर इनफ 50-50 आपको दे देता हूँ मैं।
okay, thank you.
गुड एफर्ट अपूर्व, बट यू सेड बीच में, यू सेड लकीली इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बंद हो गया था बिकॉज देन यू
हाँ
कुडंट
तो
प्ले द कैसेट एट होम।
exactly, हाँ
I've never heard anybody say luckily electricity बंद हो गया। But interesting stuff.
thank you.
Thank you for sharing with us. I hope सब ठीक है।
हाँ, we stayed there for like 3 years maybe in that building.
ठीक है। Thank you Apurv
Nice
for sharing
talking to
that
you.
strange experience. And I wonder what would have happened अगर if you all had played the cassette.
Uh,
It might have
good,
been
good,
fun. You
good.
might
It
have
didn't
had a
happen.
great party or something. Who knows? But thanks Apurv. Have a
Thank
good one, bro.
you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Anish says we should make a list of things not to do. Open hair at night. Go to trees. Don't make susu next to a tree. There are so many things, right, that you should not do at night. दोस्तों स्टोरी में गोस्ट रहना चाहिए, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि स्ट्रीम का नाम है गोस्ट स्टोरीज। Anyway, yeah, somebody said this woman can't even dance in peace now. I was kind of thinking the same thing. Could have been dancing. Let her do what she want to do, bro. It's Ashna. Ashna, the artist extraordinaire, calling us again.
Hi, Hoezaay.
Ashna is a fantastic artist. You all know that already. Makes some thumbnails for us. Also has had some paranormal experiences. Ashna, are you here to
Hi.
tell us something?
Yeah, I have a story today. Just a
All
second.
right.
Hello?
Just checking if my ceiling is also that clean. Ceiling is so clean, bro. It's not that clean over here. ठीक है.
So I have a story, ठीक है?
Okay.
जोर
से नहीं बोलना, कोई सुन लेगा.
नहीं यहाँ पे बहुत
नहीं सुना. Yes.
ये है, okay. So I recently moved to a new country, new city, I would say, state.
Okay.
ठीक है? तो I don't have friends here. And फिर मैंने सोचा कि एक ऐप है जिस पे you can make friends. It's only for friends, okay?
Friends.
So I've been chatting with a few girls on that app. And फिर मैंने सोचा एक बार मिल लेती हूँ किसी से. She's also from India.
Okay.
And मुंबई से ही है. तो हम मिले. First of all, it was very weird because at this age it's difficult to make new friends altogether.
True.
तो I was nervous, but वो आई, हम बातचीत शुरू हुई, कैफे में मिले थे. And then हम दोनों ने सेम चीज बोली थी कि आई एम फ्री 4 से 6 o'clock तक, कि अगर कंपनी अच्छी नहीं लगी तो वी कैन कुछ बोल के अरे जाना था यार, तो ऐसे कर सकते हैं. तो then later on we both said the same thing. अरे we enjoyed our each other's company. तो 3.5-4 घंटे हम बातें ही कर रहे थे. It was a nice time.
Nice.
उसने लास्ट जैसे जैसे at the end she told me the story where हमारी बातें चल रही थी कि no my father is from मालवण कोंकण की बातें चल रही थी. And she told me a ghost story. She is from Konkan. Um, uh, Ratnagiri, I think. I don't remember exactly, but somewhere from there. And her husband is from there too. ठीक है? ये दोनों सेम गांव से थे, मुंबई में आए एंड दे गॉट टू नो ईच अदर कि अरे हाय बाय और शादी हो गई. जब वो मुंबई से गांव गए थे, शी हैड दिस उसके घर पे जब शादी नई नई हुई थी, शी वेंट टू हर हस्बैंड्स प्लेस. तभी शी सेड कि उसे ना बहुत हैवी हैवी फील हो रहा था. शी गॉट मतलब 2-3 दिन बाद व्हेन शी केम देयर फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, वियर्ड सी स्मेल्स आना, ऑल द साइंस दैट अ बैड स्पिरिट इज अराउंड यू. ठीक है. तो शी डिडंट टेल दिस टू एनीबॉडी बिकॉज बचपन से ना उसे काफी सारे एक्सपीरियंसेस किए हैं. सो शी इग्नोर्ड. 4th या 5th डे पे शी टोल्ड मी कि उसके ना बॉडी पे वो मार्क्स आने लगे एंड बर्न हो रहा था उसे काफी ज्यादा. सो शी टोल्ड दिस थिंग टू हर हस्बैंड. हस्बैंड ने अपनी मॉम के साथ डिस्कस किया एंड उन्होंने ना कुछ नजर वजर उतारते हैं ना वैसा कुछ कर दिया. एक दिन पूरा चला गया तो everything was normal. Again that thing happened because they were there for good 10 to 15, 20 days. This happened for more 6-7 days. एक हफ्ते तक चलता रहा. And then उसके फ्रेंड्स से मिलना हुआ, हस्बैंड के फ्रेंड्स से मिले, उसके ओल्ड फ्रेंड से मिले. सो बातें हुई कि अरे एक बंदी थी, वो कहाँ है. सो एवरीबडी टोल्ड कि अरे उसका कुछ हो गया और उसने सुसाइड कर लिया. तो दीज पीपल वर लाइक कि अरे अच्छी लड़की थी ये वो. एंड उसके हस्बैंड को पता था कि उस बंदी को ये बंदा पसंद था, बट शी नेवर टोल्ड हिम. वो सिर्फ होता है ना कि यू नो दैट यू लाइक somebody likes you but you don't confess. वैसा था. इट्स वन साइडेड लव maybe. तो वो सब हुआ. द फेस्टिविटीज वर ऑल डन एंड देन दे वेंट बैक टू मुंबई. मुंबई में जाके भी उसके साथ सेम चीजें होने लगी लड़की के साथ. एंड कट शॉर्ट. हाँ, तो लड़की के साथ सेम चीजें होने लगी. देन पूजा वूजा कर दी गई कि न्यू प्लेस है तो कुछ होना चाहिए, वास्तु शांति व्हाटएवर. वो सब होने के बाद भी थिंग्स वर स्टिल द सेम. नथिंग वाज मतलब कुछ चेंजेस हो नहीं रहे थे. एंड देन व्हेन दे वेंट बैक टू कुछ अभी ये गणपति चल रहे थे ना, तभी की बात है. शी सेड कि हम गए थे वापस जाके आए, नॉट दिस गणपति, लास्ट गणपति जाके आए थे. एंड देन वी गॉट टू नो कि उस बंदी का स्पिरिट था जो मेरे पीछे पड़ा था बिकॉज आई वॉज द पर्सन हु मैरिड हिम. एंड बिकॉज आई नो द नेम. उसने जाखिर आई थिंक उसने बोला था कि she was previously married to somebody, her husband was still alive, and then she started liking him, this guy, this girl's husband. and फिर वो सक्सेसफुल नहीं हुआ तो ये बंदी, वो स्पिरिट इसके पीछे हो गया था एंड समथिंग लाइक दैट. इट्स कंफ्यूजिंग बट जाखिन इज अ फोकलोर, आई थिंक कोंकण में है, तो वो उसके पीछे पड़ी थी. दैट्स द स्टोरी.
Are you guys still friends? हाँ?
पता नहीं.
मैं भी जाकिर खान सुना है. उसे कितने वो अच्छा कमेडियन है. But
उस दिन के बाद we didn't ऐसे to and fro messages नहीं हुए हैं, but
I feel
that's
like if
the
you
whole
meet
story.
someone on a friendship app and they tell you a ghost story, that's a red flag.
और वो उसकी वजह से हुआ था. she said कि she was the one who married that guy. उसे पता होना चाहिए था कि इसे ये पसंद है. and yeah, I told my husband also. उसके बाद मिलना हुआ नहीं है, but it is scary.
But tell me something. What is the name of this app?
ये बम्बल BFF है.
Oh, अच्छा, they're trying to
Bumble
write on the
BFF.
Bumble वाला नाम है और एंड में BFF डाल दिया. I'm
हाँ,
sure
it's a
there are.
different app altogether. It's not
I,
Bumble and the three. हाँ, नहीं है.
I'm sure
It's
there
a different
are
app.
people, mostly guys, who are using the app not just for friendship only.
हाँ, आए थे एक दो मैसेजेस
हाँ
आए
देखा, मैं
थे.
आपका
They
आंख
were
देखा,
weird.
ऐसा बड़ा बड़ा आंख हो गया आपका, ऐसा ही यो करेक्ट. ठीक है.
So that's the story.
फ्रीकी.
मतलब मैंने
आज
एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था कि I'll meet somebody and she'll be coincidentally from Mumbai and she'll be telling me this
या
कि I am the
फ्रीकी.
villain in this story.
Freaky, unnerving.
Yeah.
Never gonna use that app. Too scary. Take care, Ashna. Thanks so much.
Yes. Thank you, Jose. Have a good
Cheers,
day.
cheers.
Bye bye.
Bye, bye. Baba re baba. BFF, Bumble BFF, Tinder TDS, और कुट हलकुट. ये क्या है? Danger है. Fortunately, na, I'm married, so I don't need any friends. That's what my wife tells me, at least. But I don't know if I'd be able to survive in today's world of apps. I don't know if I could make friends with somebody through an app. I mean, I'm sure everything is possible. Anything is possible. I don't know. It would just be so strange. But I understand it also. This world has gone so crazy. Orkut, Chirkut, somebody. I know some guys used to register as women so they can connect with women on Bumble BFF because it's gender biased like that. What? What? But then how do you what is the point of that? Then you just become their best girlfriend. That makes no sense. Some guys really have. Vedant says I've been using BFF as mostly a scam. Sometimes you get friends. What? What? Excuse me. So मेरे पास सुरेश है. फिर Suresh and me have been friends for almost 25, 30 years now. Damn. No, not 30 years. I'm only 40. Almost 20 years. But only on Saturdays. That's how we've remained friends for so long. It's only on Saturdays. Yeah. Like I was saying, sometimes people in their 60s send me messages saying, मैं आपको बचपन से देख रहा हूँ. I'm like, what? How? ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? Anyway. Ladies, look, before we take our next story, somebody's awkward was best. What do you mean? What do you mean? मैं आ गया. Evil Hoezaay. Quickly read some super chats. हाँ? कितना अच्छे अच्छे लोग. Garden Rosemary. गर्दन राम से का पैरोडी है. कैसे रे होजे पहला स्ट्रीम कर रहा क्योंकि आज ही यूपीआई एक्टिवेट. पहला सुपर चैट कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि आज ही यूपीआई एक्टिवेट. फॉलो यू सिंस कान मसीरे. सुरेश को मेरा हाय बोलना. हाय सुरेश. गार्डन रोजमेरी. गार्डन गार्डन रोजमेरी. रोजमेरी 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 ले लो. गार्डन रोजमेरी. मैं बोल रहा था ना, वो वैल्यू मिलना चाहिए सुपर चैट का. कुछ लोग बोलते हैं हाय थैंक यू सो मच, आगे बढ़ते हैं अपना लाइफ के साथ. हाँ. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. मैं आपको वैल्यू दे रहा हूँ. वैल्यू आपका 100 रुपए का पूरा वसूल होना चाहिए. करेक्ट. गर्दन रोजमेरी. गर्दन रोजमेरी. रोजमेरी रोजमेरी. स्ट्रॉन्ग विद मी. ये आप एडिट करके अपना नाम डाल सकते हो उधर और आप खुद का अपना रील बना सकते हो. समझ रहे आप? वैल्यू. अनीस बोल रहा है लव यू ब्रोजे. आ बैंडर रेन टुडे मेड सैड. थैंक यू फॉर स्ट्रीमिंग. करेक्ट. कितना बारिश हुआ ब्रो? बहुत बारिश हुए लाई. अपुन पूरा भीग गेला है. मैं बैठ के बोला वो ओला वाले को, मैं बोला प्लीज एसी बंद कर देना 5 मिनट के लिए, मैं पूरा भीग गया हूँ. उसने कर दिया. कितना स्वीट आदमी था. आनीस 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 shoulders knees and toes knees and toes. आनीस shoulders knees and toes knees and toes. वो वसूली होना चाहिए सुपर चैट का. निशांत तिवारी बोल रहे हैं लव यू होजे भाई. थैंक्स फॉर द लाइव सेशंस. व्हाट इज अ गोस्ट? What is a ghost who made you cross 2 highways? Toll booth. अच्छा है. सॉरी, मारना मत बोल रहे वो. निशांत तिवारी, निशांत तिवारी जो काफी भारी, निशांत तिवारी, टिंग टांग टुंग टांग टुंग टिंग टांग टुंग टिंग टांग। मैं बोल रहा था वो सुपर चैट का वसूली होना चाहिए। धनंजय डीजे, अपना डीजे फर्स्ट डिस्कॉर्ड मेंबर था वो, अपना पहला डिस्कॉर्ड मेंबर। ही इज लाइक वो भगवान है वो डिस्कॉर्ड का। धनंजय डीजे, हेलो भाई मेरे इधर भूत है। बात रहे भूत ही है ना। डीजे डीजे क्या बात कर रहे है भाई। डीजे 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 दीप्ति पी बोलती है कि हाँ गणपती गेले गावाला पण सुरेश नहीं आला। सुरेश कुठे आहेस? somebody said that Suresh said something on Instagram saying कि होजे को मोटिवेशन नहीं है ये स्ट्रीम करने के लिए। सुरेश किधर है तुम? पहली बार उसने मेरा रिप्लाई भी नहीं किया। ओह he sent me a message. I'm a Suresh sent me a message saying I'm in a party in Mud Island. Sorry sir, forgot to put it on the group because of something that happened at home. Oh, is he in the meeting room? No way, no way. अरे सुरेश
Let me know, man. I'm sorry, brother.
काफी अच्छा पार्टी चल रहा है मद आइलैंड में सुरेश।
ये मैं बहुत अच्छा पार्टी कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे और मैंने 2 भूत को भी देखा यहाँ पर।
वो आइलैंड पे मड है कि नहीं? What a lovely place. Suresh, you're calling from San Francisco, I think. San Francisco?
Yeah, absolutely. I must say that it's a beautiful place over here. And I'm so sorry that I couldn't tell you before that, I'm stuck.
No
in
problem, no
Mars.
problem. But sir, you said something कि होजे को मोटिवेशन नहीं है घोस्ट स्टोरीज करने के लिए। कुछ तो आपने कुछ जोक मारा है इंस्टाग्राम पे, लोग मेरे को गाली दे रहे हैं।
अगर मैंने मारा है वो पता नहीं, वो बहुत पहले मारा होगा, मुझे माफ कर देना सर, मेरा पेमेंट कैंसिल मत कीजिएगा। मैं सिर्फ आपको सॉरी बोलने आया हूँ और मैं चाहता हूँ कि जितने सारे भूत की स्टोरीज हैं और मैं ये भी कहना चाहूंगा सर कि मैं एयरपोर्ट में था चेन्नई में और वहां पे मुझे एक फैन मिले हमारे, जो उनका नाम मेगा है, सिंगापुर से, और उन्होंने कहा कि आप लोग जो कर रहे हैं बहुत सही कर रहे हैं, अच्छा कर रहे हैं और मुझे आप लोग बहुत हंसाते हैं। सिंगापुर से मेगा, आप जहाँ पर भी हो इस वक्त, एंड आई मेट एट द एयरपोर्ट, एंड आई मस्ट से दैट थैंक यू सो मच मेगा फॉर ऑल द लवली कमेंट्स एंड Jose, I can only tell you that I thought I was good looking, but people love you.
And then at the end of that, Mega said ki thank you Mr. Brochar, it was really nice meeting you.
No, she said she called me Akshay Kumar. I don't know why.
But listen, now we're going to do a friendship test over here. ठीक है?
Okay.
Now I've known Suresh for 20 years. Without saying the actual word, Suresh, let's see like how you guess where people are calling from now. I'm going to guess Hamni down. Ready?
Okay. Okay,
No. Normally not. I मैंने सुन लिया तो अरे कैसा बात कर रहा है सुरेश। You are about 4 down.
Oh shucks, damn close. I'm 5 down. Seriously, man, you're damn close.
Just two more before Suresh is latkaud on the fan and the fan is turning round and round like that. Anyway, Suresh, thanks for joining us, sir. It was nice to see you. Please say hello to everybody on the island.
And apologize because
No.
in mud.
You're live only, by the way. You're on the stream right now, just in case.
I know. I'm scared. I'm scared of that. That's why I'm being very polite. And I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, drink some water. Arey, how? क्या कर? He's the Flash.
Yeah. They may start shouting at me. That's why.
चल भाग. Thank you, Suresh. Take care, bro. Bye.
Love you all.
पानी पी ले. Suresh Melony. Ding dang ding. Suresh Melony. See, he can do all that other stuff. I can tell you कितना down. Anyway, अरे क्या हो गया इसको? अटक गया. हाँ. तो quickly we'll finish the rest of the super chats. Justin बोलता है thought of no more ghost stories scares me. Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, Justin Time. वो वसूली होना चाहिए ना सुपर चैट का। डीजे फिर से मैसेज भेजा, बोला अरे ₹40 आपने वेस्ट किया इस पे डीजे, अरे 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 बोल के। क्या मिला आपको ऐसे अरे 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 करके? मैं अभी वसूली कर रहा हूँ आपके लिए ₹40 का, वो अरे 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 अरे। बट आप क्या क्या ₹40 ऐसा वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहिए। हाँ, कुछ अच्छा करो वो पैसे के साथ। जानवी सेज इम्प्रॉम्प्टू लव क्लिनिक। आई थिंक दिस वाज व्हेन कोई कॉल नहीं कर रहा था बीच में, हम सोच रहे थे कि इम्प्रॉम्प्टू लव क्लिनिक। इधर ये स्ट्रीम पे आपको जो भी करने का है आप कर सकते हैं, जो भी है कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। अपना पेट्स दिखाने का है, बिल्ली दिखाने का है, कुत्ता दिखाने का है, आपके पास चूहा है वो दिखाने का है, जो भी दिखाने का है इधर आके आप दिखा सकते हैं। और वो पेट स्ट्रीम हो जाएगा। कुछ भी लव का प्रॉब्लम है जो भी, लेकिन आज का गोस्ट स्टोरीज चल रहे तो स्टोरी में गोस्ट रहना चाहिए। I cannot pronounce this, but somebody has said, I think the text is in Arabic. It says, मुझे ही गाना चाहिए आपने नाम का। बट मैं कैसे पढ़ूँ आपका नाम? मेरे को नहीं आता है। आप प्लीज अपना नाम बोल दो। सॉरी, ₹40 में मत करना, आप वो नॉर्मल टेक्स्ट में कर देना, सुपर चैट में मत कर देना। आई रीड इट आउट। मुझे भी गाना चाहिए अपने नाम का, तो अपना नाम डाल देना उधर, मैं देखते हैं उसको। अर्जुन अर्जुन आर सेज होजे जी बिग फैन होजे जी एंड सुरेश जी। अर्जुन आर होजे जी, अर्जुन आर अर्जुन आर अर्जुन आर अर्जुन आर अर्जुन आर अर्जुन आर। If I say your name fast enough, it sounds like मेरा बाइक स्टार्ट नहीं हो रहा है। अर्जुनार 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 अर्जुनार। I need to drink some water also. Rasputin 108 says, love you Jose. Would you consider Bollywood ever? फिर हीरो मतलब कि टेबल का रोल, क्या रोल रहेगा? मे बी टेबल का रोल मैं कर सकता हूँ, हीरो का रोल उतना नहीं। बट आगे बढ़ते हैं क्या? बाप रे, टाइम किधर गया? मतलब मजा आ रहा है मेरे को। एटलीस्ट मेरे लिए ऐसा रहता है कि इफ द टाइम इज स्लिपिंग अवे दैट मींस मेरे को मजा आ रहा है, और मेरे को मजा आ रहा है। हुसैन 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 हुसैन, you know what are the odds? I met Hussein, officially sane, from Instagram. I met him and his wife. What sweeties they are, such cuties. And he's very very funny. Please follow him also. मैं वो IKEA event में गया था, सब इन्फ्लुएंसर लोग इधर उधर घूम रहे थे, पिक्चर्स ले रहे थे। मैं कद्दू के साथ घूम रहा था। I took a kaddu to the IKEA event because the event was about cooking and eating and stuff. I didn't really think it through, but eventually we will have a video out of it. It will come back soon. Many people were confused about why I had a kaddu, but let's not get into that. We'll see that all on the reel. You know what I'm saying? 11 बजने के लिए 26 minutes 26। कौन है अपना वेटिंग रूम में? है क्या कोई? डार्क मैजिक, आई होप वो टाइप का नहीं है जो that made the AAS system come. Let me just make sure. Okay, dark magic, clicking the button कुछ अजीब हो गया ना तो मैं बटन दबाएगा। 11 बजने के लिए 26 minutes 26। मेरे को डर लग रहा है। 14 seconds I'll have to react to anything strange that happens. Please कुछ अजीब मत करना। Stream is protected by AAS, but मेरे को देखना पड़ेगा एक बार ना। That's not fair. It's like Twitter पे लोग अमिताभ बच्चन को भी गाली देते हैं, और बिफोर ही ब्लॉक्स देम ही हैज टू रीड दैट एटलीस्ट वंस। डार्क मैजिक,
हेलो
बिस्किट, बाप रे बिस्किट क्या कर रहा है?
हेलो
हेलो, हाउ आर यू सर?
सर am I audible?
ऑडिबल, विजिबल, सब विजिबल नहीं।
Sir, can I keep the front camera off because there is no light here?
नो प्रॉब्लम।
Even if I switch on
हाँ, नो
the
प्रॉब्लम।
front camera,
कुछ अजीब तो नहीं करने वाले ना?
no, no.
वेल दैट्स नाइस, देन ठीक है। किधर से बोल रहे हो आप?
From Bangalore.
Oh, I got scared. I was went for the button just now. I was like, hey, sir, he's not showing us. How are you, brother? क्या चल रहा है बैंगलोर में?
I'm good. I'm good. It's raining here.
इधर भी हो रहा है बारिश। Solid. You got a ghost story to tell us?
Yes.
Fantastic. Take it away. Sir.
So it is a short ghost story. It
Okay.
is actually a collection of incidents that happened with a certain friend of mine.
All right.
Actually, his sister.
Okay.
So basically, the story starts off with his parents. So my friend, he's the eldest. He's actually 28. His sister right now, she's 23. So when his parents were pregnant with, like his mom was pregnant with his sister, they had some sort of property issue with their uncle and aunt, something like that. Within their relatives, they had a dispute regarding the property. And one of the relatives did black magic on his mom when she was like pregnant with his sister.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, so basically, what happened is that the effect of that was not on the mother but on the daughter, which was in the womb, because she was pregnant at that time, right? So because of that, his sister, when she was born, she was completely normal when she was an infant, and but when she started to grow up, uh, in her teenage years, she started acting really weird. And there would be instances, when in the house, if they would do some sort of puja, or there would be some sort of auspicious day, she would act really weird. Like she would run out of the house or not stay in the house when there was bhajan or there was a puja. She would not stay in the house, and she would just leave that area. And um, she used to not she used to stay dirty and not have bath for a couple of days, and just act very weird in a sort of way, not have dinner or lunch, not have any food actually for a couple of days, like go on without food for for a long stretch. And then when she would like feel really hungry, she would eat anything, like eat anything raw, like even eat meat raw, something like that. And there were instances in the house where they would notice a sort of black mass moving around at night. So they got an inkling that something is wrong with their daughter, and something really weird is going on. So they would get dreams, especially the mother. She would get dreams wherein she's chased around with like there's a person, but it's not actually a person. It's in the form of a black mass, which is like really really tall. And it sounds like a man's voice, but it is not actually a human voice. And it is running after her, trying to strangle her. And the mother would get such dreams. And at night, they would wake up all of a sudden and see someone moving around, like they had visions of, so people who had died. So basically his grandfather, my friend's grandfather, he had died a couple of years back. So one night, when his parents were sleeping, they suddenly woke up and they thought that someone is coughing. And his grandfather had the problem. He had bronchitis, I think. So the parents woke up to the sound of someone coughing, and it sounded like that the grandfather was there and he was coughing, and they could hear that voice in the room when it was completely dark. And the thing is that the grandfather died a couple of years back. And they would hear strange voices in the house, like they would hear the grandfather calling out to them in the middle of the night. And at one point it became so scary that they would take so they went to some godman, and he told them that you should take something made of iron or metal, so specifically iron, like keys or something like that, and put it under your pillow when you go to sleep. So sometimes they would do that. And they did a lot of puja and some other stuff. I don't have the exact term for it, but they tried taking the daughter to, there's this mandir in Karnataka, near it is near, I think, Gokak. I don't remember the name of the mandir exactly. So they took her there also, and a lot of other places, but nothing happened. At one point it got so serious that, so I've met her, like I've met my friend's sister. She literally ate her own fingers.
What?
So at one point, what happened is that she would get possessed by this black mass, and that possession would stay for a couple of days, and then she would again turn back to normal. But when she would be possessed by this entity, she would act completely inhuman. Like she would, defecate on the bed itself, and like she would do stuff which not that a human would do. Like she could lift up stuff. Like there was this table in the study room, which was actually a very old, like the one in olden times where it was made completely of metal.
Yeah, okay.
Like not the ones with the glass tops and made of wood, not those, but the old ones. She actually lifted that up with her with one hand.
Oh, freaky.
So stuff like that happened, and she apparently ate her own fingers. I have met her and I have seen her, and she literally doesn't have like these four fingers. She doesn't have them,
Oh, shit.
and not just that, but on the right hand also. Like, I mean, she literally ate those. And I didn't believe it when my friend told me that this all is going on. I didn't believe like one word. But I he showed me photos of her when she was a child, and she was completely normal. Like she had all her fingers. But then when I met her this once, I saw her hands, and she didn't have fingers there. So like she actually ate her own fingers. So this happened
You
when she
mentioned
was
that, yeah.
this happened when she was possessed by that entity, and this has been going on like since she turned 18, and it's still persistent. But they have tried a lot of stuff, but they have not been able to find any cure to it. And they went to this other godman, I don't know, but he told them that someone has done black magic on you, and there's a way how you can see the person who has done that. So what they do is they take a pot full of water, and they put in chili powder in it, and they give you some sort of mantra that you have to, you know like this mantra you have to learn it, and for 3 days straight without eating anything. So you have to fast for 3 days, and you have to recite this mantra. So there's a particular number. So that many times a day you have to recite it. On the third day, when you look into the pot, it will resemble the face or the silhouette of the person who has actually done that black magic on you. So something like that they did, and they got to know who that person is. And the thing is that the whole thing can be reversed. Like the entity can go back. So the person who has done the black magic, he has to accept it, that yes, I have done it. If they accept it, then the whole thing will be reversed, in the sense that not the actual effects, but it will stop.
I have only one question. We're almost out of time, sir. आज का क्या हाल है? Are they okay?
She is the same. But uh, she
Have
is
they
still under that.
considered medical help?
They have considered, but it's of no use. She is all fit and fine, in the sense that when she is normal, she can talk and think and do stuff like a human, like like you and me. Like she's smart and she's funny and all of that. But the thing is that when she gets possessed by that entity, then she goes into a different state of mind itself.
Freaky. Brother, thank you so much for calling us. Want you to have a very good weekend. ये इसके बारे में सोचना भी मत, बिल्कुल सोचना भी नहीं, बात भी नहीं करना. All right, you good? You're good, right? All right. I hope everything works out for everyone, man. That sounds very creepy and scary. Why you look at me like that, bro? What's happening? Oh my God, there's someone next to you? Bro, what is happening? Why is he doing that? I'm disconnecting you. I gotta say, giving a straight. What's happening? Bro, are you okay? Report. Block this call. Yeah, मैं तो डर गई. मैं बहुत डर गई. That 30 seconds was scarier than the entire story, bro. बाप रे! I hadn't realized there was someone sitting next to him that whole time. Doston, we need to move away from that moment as swiftly as possible. It was not a doll. It was not a doll. It was a person. It was a real person. The eye moved. दोस्तों, कल या एक दिन पहले हमारा मेन फाउंडिंग फादर मॉड का बर्थडे है / था. रोग्यू के लिए तालिया तालिया तालिया. नो गालिया गालिया गालियो. हे तालिया तालिया तालिया. हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू रोग्यू. हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू रोग्यू. हैप्पी बर्थडे डियर रोग्यू. हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू यू. भाई लोग, रोग्यू के लिए बैंगन डालो, पीचेस डालो, जितना भी फ्रूट्स का इमोजीज है वो डालो. उसका बर्थडे से ऐसे ही सेलिब्रेट करेंगे हम लोग. हैप्पी बर्थडे रोग्यू. तालियां तालियां. क्या बात है, कब से टिके हैं. अभी वो बाहरगांव में है और बाहरगांव से भी वो अपना गांव का ख्याल रख रहे हैं, हमारा डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर का. तो रोग्यू के लिए हैप्पी बर्थडे सब लोग. Quickly going to go there. That was a very creepy ending to the call. Who knew that just staring at somebody like that could be a very creepy thing? दोस्तों, अपना एक दोस्त है जिसका नाम है जीरिल. वो अभी लंदन में है और उसी की खुशी में हेलो एवरीबॉडी, इट्स मी एंड हम दोनों है अलग अलग, हम दोनों है जुदा जुदा. मैं इधर उधर क्यों देख रही हूँ, आपको देखती हूँ. तो सिरिल के वजह से हम लोग सुपर चैट्स पढ़ेंगे इन द क्वींस वॉइस. मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड बोलते हैं होज़े भाई जीएफ रवीना को बर्थडे विश कर दो. रवीना हैप्पी बर्थडे. टिडिन 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 टिडिन. मेरे जीएफ तेरे जीएफ मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड का गर्लफ्रेंड रवीना. हा 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 रवीना. थोड़ा वसूली होना चाहिए ना, इसलिए वो तो ऐसे में बोल रहे हैं. तो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस टू योर गर्लफ्रेंड रवीना फॉर हैविंग अ बर्थडे एंड ऑल्सो बीइंग योर गर्लफ्रेंड. Vishaka Power says, did the laxative eating thief come back? Wow. Nobody's asked me that question in a long time, but for context, for people who really want to know what happened is, well, where we were staying before, there was a thief. He came, the watchman caught him, and I'm sorry if anybody's eating right now, but the watchman caught him, and when the watchman caught him, the man took a massive dump. He shat. He basically shat himself. But usually you say shat himself when somebody gets scared. I don't think वो डरा हुआ था. उसका प्लान ही ये था कि वो काका पूपू करेगा उधर. उसने टटी किया तो वॉचमैन बोला आ! और थोड़ा उसके ऊपर भी आ गया. वो वॉचमैन को अपना हाथ साफ करना पड़ा वगैरह. तो मैंने उसको हेल्प किया, पानी दिया वगैरह. बट ही वाज नॉट अ लैक्सेटिव ईटिंग थीफ. I was actually discussing this with my wife the other day. How does that work if your defense mechanism is कि आप like you're gonna poop when you get caught for stealing things? Great defense mechanism. Okay, so that's great. So someone is like, poop किया उधर में, छोड़ो उसको, छोड़ो भागो, but then you can run away with all that poop hanging out. But how do you plan for something like that? How do you know? मतलब वो रात भर खाना खाते रहते, दिन भर खाना खाते रहते, doesn't go to the toilet. Then in that state of kind of wanting to go to the toilet, आपको चोरी भी करना है. मैं एक सेंटेंस भी नहीं पढ़ सकता हूँ अगर मेरे को बाथरूम जाने का है. I can't think. Imagine the mental fortitude required for to be a pooping thief. तुम लोग को मजाक लग रहा है, but just try to do anything when you need to take a poo. Just try. हो ही नहीं पाएगा. ये आदमी जाके चोरी कर रहा है. He deserves to keep everything he steals. अगर वो करता है ऐसा. Let's not discuss this further. One last ride says, thank you, Jose, for continuing ghost stories. Any chance we get to see Rap Samachar 2.0? Ay, Rap Samachar. Funny story is it was lockdown time, and I saw this thing, and in my head a song played, and I said, hey, we can make a song out of it. That's what Rap Samachar was out of. Me and my wife went downstairs, and it was lockdown. Like, there's nobody around anywhere. No one was anywhere, so you could like just do what you want. So I went down to the building and we shot this video. Thank you, Rogue, for sharing that with us. Rogue is one of our senior members, one of our more mature people. He says he's shitting right now, actually. That's great. That's great, Charles. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. About 7 minutes left for tonight's stream to end. That was such a scary. Kirat, I think, has been on. Nishant also been. Siddesh also been. Josephine D'Souza, man. Hey, Josephine. How are you, man? What are you doing, man? We got the same bloody chair, man. Yeah, bugger. 1 minute. Oh my god. Josephine, wait, man. We have the same child also, man. 1 minute, who that? What are you doing? What are you looking at, man? Hi, man. How are you? You cannot hear me now. 1 second. Josephine. Hi. Yeah. Josephine. I never thought I'd meet someone with the same chair. Oh my god. We can't hear you though. Josephine. Sorry. No, audio settings के साथ. Ask your son, he'll help you. उन लोगों को ज़्यादा पता है. You actually asking him? I am wearing pants, bro. Some say no. Josephine, find the audio button. You can do it. You're muted, Josephine. I see the button. 1 minute. Oh, I see the button. You have to unmute yourself, Josephine. See there. देखो.
Yes.
How are you?
Just nervous. I'm good.
तू हुई तो?
I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Say
man.
hi, Jose.
Hi. What are you doing, man? Listen, why do we have the same chair?
I have no clue.
What is this? Yours
My
is
husband's.
He's a man of good taste. तुम लोग का थोड़ा अलग कलर का है.
He married
मेरा
me.
थोड़ा.
No, I think it's a similar
Maybe the
one,
lighting.
but I think that, yeah.
My God, look at the creases. They're
Yeah,
the same
white.
one. This is ridiculous.
Get down. Give me your phone.
But this is super comfy. You know why we originally got it?
It is.
So that my wife could sit comfortably with the baby.
Yeah.
Is that why
we
you
have
guys got
another
also?
one. Yeah, I have another one. It's for the same purpose. From my pregnancy till now, he's almost 3. He's from feeding him till now, it is his trampoline.
Oh
So
my
it's
God.
really cool. Yeah.
Josephine, you have a ghost story to tell us?
Yeah, I have many from long time. I've been waiting, but this is the time for him to go to sleep, so I never called.
Oh, he's there also right now. He might hear the ghost story.
Yeah.
Don't
It's okay.
tell it
He's
with
on
him
his
around.
phone. It's on his phone. No, he's on his phone.
सपना आएगा.
नहीं आएगा. He is a monster lover. He loves his monsters.
Oh my gosh. Okay. ठीक है, take it away. We
Yeah.
are ready for your story.
Okay.
बाप रे.
So there are so many actually. So when we were in our office, we used to just sit together and chit chat, especially during the night shifts. So there's this guy, my friend. His name is Neeraj. This time when I met him, I took his permission to tell this story. So what had happened was they used to stay as a in a rented place, five of them, four, five of them, and they were just chilling. And one day they thought they will do that OEG board. Okay, so they did
Ahuja
that.
board, yeah.
Yeah, so they did that, and a few months, I mean, a couple of weeks before, needed some money was robbed. So because it was like a family, so he never thought anybody will flick the money. So he took the, I mean, he used to keep his money in the cupboard. So somebody flicked it. Somebody took actually 2K. There were 8K. There was 8K, and
Flicked
somebody
it,
took
man.
just 2K. Yeah. So and he kept asking, nobody responded. So anyway, after a couple of weeks, they were just randomly doing this OEG board, and he asked, okay, if I mean, they asked if anybody is there, want to contact. Let's. Then the spirit came, and then he asked, do you know who took my 2K? And immediately it went to that guy's name. And then he confessed, and he says, oh, yeah, I did. I'm sorry. And he apologized and all. And then they are supposed to say bye to the spirit. They forgot to say bye. Okay. And since then, so many things started happening. Once he says they were watching a movie, late night movie, and they all were hungry. So Neeraj said, okay, I'll go in the kitchen and I'll make some Maggie for us. So he went in the kitchen and he made like couple of packets of Maggie. They could smell it and everything. And he came back so that thoda thanda ho jayega. And these people, when they went back to the kitchen, the Maggie was not there. The packets were as it is, as if he's never made it. It was as it is. Then the other instance was there was a dog, okay, and he used to always look at the main door and outside in the balcony, and he used to in the night he would just bark as if somebody is there. So he'll just keep barking, and the Neeraj will open the door and nobody would be there, and he'll still keep barking. That used to happen. Then once what happened, he and his friend, they were coming back from a late night sutta and tea. Give me your phone, give me your phone. Then they just two of them, they were walking, nobody was there on the street, and it was pitch dark. They were just walking towards the home, and one old lady came and he touched him on the shoulder, and he said, can you tell me this address? So he looked, okay, yeah, I will tell you. And it did not click him that who will come in so late. Anyway, he saw and he said, okay, it is here. And then he told. And then suddenly the other guy, no, he's like, who are you talking to? And then he moved just like this, and she was not there. And there was no lane, no nothing. Till the end, they couldn't see anybody. And one more time, what happened was they all were late night again, and everybody was scared. So Neeraj asked, what happened? And also, go in the bathroom, you'll know. There is so next to their wherever they were staying, next to that building, there was a PG, girls, not girls PG or hostel something. And on top of that hostel, one girl was sitting like this, and she had not worn anything. She was completely naked. And from their toilet, they could see that lady, and she was just quiet, as if she was like this, and she was crying. I mean, it was very far, like not very far, like maybe 5, 6 feet, okay? And only from the toilet, that chajja, they could see her. And then suddenly when Neeraj went, she just saw like this. From far, they could see that she's looking directly at him. It was like that. So all these things kept happening. And this fellow, I don't know if you've heard about this, that the same person will keep getting this, the person will see ghost every now and then, the same person. Others will not. The same person will keep seeing goes something about their aura or something. It's like that. So this and there are so many others. So that was my story.
बाप
And
रे.
one about my nana, okay, my mom's dad. Okay, quickly I'll tell this. So
Yes.
early morning, 3, 4 o'clock, they used to. He used to go to chop woods for the this one chula, you know. So one day, many times he's seen something or the other, but he's ignored. And this time he was just chopping and he was returning back. And one lady in a white sari or something, she said, "Can you drop me back to the village?" So he did not, it didn't occur to him. And he said, "Okay, sit." He was on a cycle. So this lady sat behind and he tried to pedal and he couldn't go further. He couldn't move further at all. Then he realized something is wrong, that it was so heavy. He was not. Then you're not supposed to look back. He did not turn around. He just took one sutta and he put one like BD and he could see that nobody is there anymore. And then he ran from there. It was very common in that time. It's like that. And another quick story I'll tell you.
Please go
So we
ahead.
used to,
मजा आ रहा है.
so what happened? This is a Muslim guy. It has nothing to do with that, but so he was also one person who said, I keep seeing these things over and over again. And couple of times what had happened, they were there is a place from my office till where he used to stay. It's a long way, and there is a place, I don't know if anybody from Bangalore, near Johnson Market. So there is a cemetery both the sides. Okay. So the cab was going, and many times this fellow, he sees some lady in the middle of the night just standing there asking for a lift or something, and he never pays attention. Then one day they were just going, and there only the driver will make the speed little faster. So they were going, and by mistake he saw the lady, and she was little scary, and she was like kind of asking lift. So definitely they will not stop for it, and they ran. I mean, they gadi bhagaya, and then suddenly they could see, like he was looking like this, but he could see somebody running next to him from the window, and he was like, just stop, stop, stop. And till a little while they ran, and they ran like they just bhagaya gadi ko. And then after, they did not speak to each other till the time they reached their house. And the driver said, "Sir, did you also see that?" And they both saw, but they did not tell each other. And the driver said, "Sir, can I just stay here for like the night, and morning, of course, you can stay." So then morning he left.
My
So those were my
God.
stories.
You told us 6 ghost stories in 8 minutes. This is the record.
Yeah.
Somebody said ghost stories rapid fire round. And they were all good also.
Yeah. Mm.
Josephine, thank you
Well,
so much.
you're welcome, Jose. I'm a huge fan. I'm,
Thank you.
fan
That's
from
very
that
kind.
time when you were introduced to MTV, You remember Jose? Jose, somebody will get Joes. Joes.
Juice साहूकार made a video with juice
Yeah.
ना.
Oh my
आप
God.
you must be in your 60s और आप मुझे बचपन से देख रहे हो मतलब.
नहीं 40s definitely बचपन से oh my god.
Just kidding.
And seriously, you have the best like on the spot humor, like
Oh.
better than Kapil Sharma, I should say.
आई बाप रे कपिल शर्मा
No, it is.
बंदूक
Oh
लेके
my
आएगा
god,
मेरे पीछे
I
ऐसा मत
can't
बोलो.
stop. Yeah, but
नहीं,
yeah, it's
कपिल
amazing.
मतलब
Love
ज्यादा हो
love
गया.
to Chloe and love to you, and
Done.
really really love you a lot.
Take care, Josephine. Thank you, and please say hello to your wife. He's sorry, your husband. A wonderful
Yeah,
taste in chairs. Yes.
Zubin. Yeah, Mikhail, come here fast. Fast, fast. Say bye bye, Jose. Give
Bye
flying
bye,
kiss.
Mikhail Papari.
Uh,
ठीक है bye.
yeah, he just made poo poo. Okay, bye,
मैं
bye.
भी अभी पुपू किया. चलो ठीक है. Bye.
Bye, bye. Thank you.
How cute. Oh man, what a stream tonight, bros. I was not expecting it to go by this fast. I am very very sorry to the rest of you. Nishant Tiwari, Kirat, Nadeem, Ratan. आज के लिए खत्म. It rhymes. But we'll bring you on the next stream. Wow! Oh my God! जाने से पहले आपको बता दूं कि I've started playing Hollow Knight. Incredible game. I am completely hooked. I was getting a little bored initially and then suddenly it clicked and now Hollow Knight is my thing. I love it. I can't think of anything else. I cannot wait to show you. It's right there. It's right there. My new PC, my new setup. That video I'm editing it every night. Every night I've been editing it for like weeks. It's taking so long. There's so much. Hopefully by the end of this week that will be done, so I can show you that. Alien Earth, fantastic. Oh my god, have you all watched the Charlie Sheen documentary? What the hell? The first 5 minutes of that documentary watch, you'll be like, what the hell? I can't believe so many of those people are not in jail. This is bonkers, bro. No, ये सिल्क सॉन्ग बाद में अभी हॉलो नाइट पहला डेथ स्ट्रैंडिंग का वो वाइब नहीं आ रहा है डेथ स्ट्रैंडिंग 2 में जाने के लिए, तो मैं डेफिनेटली जाएगा उसमें. Thank you everyone for being part of the stream. So nice for you guys, and people actually called. I thought कि वो जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा because nobody was there in the waiting room, but the eye is really freaky. Settling nomads, and now forget the eye. वो that flying creature also. बाप रे, she गंदा. So all those creatures are disgusting, bro. But so creepy. I thought the episode before this last one was amazing, but this last one was even better than that. When do I sleep nowadays? Last few nights I have not been sleeping on time because I've been editing my this video. I have to get it done. So that will go back. But tomorrow morning I'm waking up before 11 o'clock to travel to town for something very important. Ladies and gentlemen, I will take your leave. Also, Invasion is back. I'm watching Invasion. Apple TV. चलो 2-3 मिनट और सवाल पूछो. ज़्यादा वीडियो गेम नहीं खेलने का. डेफिनेटली खेलने का ब्रो. क्या बोलते ब्रो? ये नहीं आएगी. 11 तक रुकेंगे हम लोग. फाउंडेशन को मैं देखा, मेरी बीवी ने देखा. डेक्स्टर I want to watch. Resurrection, is it? Resurrection, yeah. Need to watch it. Look tired man, take care. तुम भी कर लो शादी, तुम भी पाल लो एक बच्चा, और रात भर गेम्स खेलो और देखो तुम कितना टायर्ड हो जाते हो. Just kidding. Wait for 11 I'll wait for 11. But bro, that Charlie Sheen documentary is bonkers. It's completely insane. I don't know what to say. I cannot believe that everybody who was part of that got away with it and are continuing their lives like nothing happened. Silk Song, I can't wait. After Hollow Knight, I'm gonna just soak in Hollow Knight like crazy. Gen V new series? No way. What? Settling Nomads? क्या बात कर रहे हैं? मैं कुछ नहीं देखा इसका. Gen V? Love that show. I hope it comes back. Demon Slayer movie. Apparently, people are really enjoying it. You guys following Xerxes Wardia? Follow him. Dekho, he went to watch it in the theater. Apparently, the theater was packed and stuff, bro. Must check that out. Mystery Unlimited. What about my RTX 5090 Hoezaay? मैं आपको LAN केबल दे सकता हूँ. मैंने पहले भी कहा है, दो LAN केबल मैं आपको दे सकता हूँ. जी. Pantheon was fantastic, man. I feel sad, about shows like Pantheon because it's not going to come back. You watch that and that's it. It ends there. What a show. Pantheon was just fantastic. When you say it, sometimes when you pronounce the name of the show, it kind of sounds like saying something weird. But Pantheon, do you have your Pantheon? What nonsense. Movies में movie के देखा नहीं, पता नहीं. Peacemaker also for sure. Definitely gonna watch Peacemaker. Need to get on that second season. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, man. I have so much of stuff coming out soon. I did something with Cult Fitness. Did something with LinkedIn. Just today did something with IKEA. I am blessed. It was such a fun event. And of course, my fresh new computer and setup, courtesy of the amazing people at AMD. 11 huh, 11 going to heaven. 11 it is. तो दोस्तों, I hope आपको मजा आएगा. And you know that Suresh is having a lot of maja in Mud Island. And Cyril to London लंदन में कर रहे हो मजे रहे. So good night. Have a good weekend. I don't know where Kunal Singh is. Unita too, Neha Vasti, Sushi, and all these lovely people. अभी 440 और 4 लोग. 444 लोग. Hey, 444, 1111. Oh. No, thank you everybody for watching and being here. Please don't forget to like, सब्सक्राइब, कमेंट. समझ रहे आप. और वो अभी आजकल वो हाइप का चीज़ भी है, वो हाइप का बटन दबा देना वो गुड चैनल्स अगर आप चाहे तो कर लेना. एंड आई विल गेट बैक टू मेकिंग सम फन वीडियोस आल्सो. वो भी करना चाहिए ना. वही मेरा वो इट्स माय होल थिंग. तो करना चाहिए. हैव अ गुड वीकेंड एवरीवन. कम ओवर टू द डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर, कम हैंग आउट ओवर देयर. एंड जस्ट इन जनरल थैंक यू टू मॉड्स, थैंक यू टू ऑल यू लवली पीपल. भैया क्या बात कर रही मिस्टर नाइस. सब मत बोलो, मैं बटन दबाने जा रहा हूँ. ठीक है. ए वेट टिल 11:22 ग्रम्पी. यार वेरी नॉटी ग्रम्पी. मैं बटन दबा रही हूँ. छुट्टी के भाई. ये आदमी नहीं आया. पोस्ट क्रेडिट सीन चल रहा है इस वक्त. आज कितना मजा आया ना अपना स्ट्रीम में. मेरे को तो बहुत मजा आया. यू नो हाउ आई नो? बिकॉज बिफोर आई न्यू इट वाज 11:40, सॉरी 10:40. यूजुअली काफी टाइम लगता है. एंड somebody mentioned whenever I'm alone now all the creepy stories happen. When Suresh and Cyril are on there, पता नहीं क्या क्या चल रहा है. बट Cyril है वो दिन. बट whenever I'm alone the stories go already creepy bro. लैंड केबल देके जाओ. ठीक है, मैं भेजता हूँ. सो टेक केयर एवरीवन. हैव अ गुड वीकेंड लाइक आई सेड. एंड डोंट फॉरगेट द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इन लाइफ, बुरजीर. What if there was a post credit scene? Does that mean there will be a post credit scene? Sorry for wasting your time with that. I repeat, Burjir.